The artists in this next segment have also been influenced by their environment. This time, it's the strip mines in the rural Midwest. Ann Holman and Jen Townsend are metalsmiths who recently opened a storefront in Grandview that provides retail space for more than 50 local artists. The two are on a mission to incite passion for handcrafted jewelry while sharing their knowledge and talent through workshops.
I was born in Cleveland, Ohio, and shortly after I was born, my dad's job brought us to northern Minnesota. He worked in the steel industry, and we lived in the middle of all the iron ore mines. I think there was something instinctual that came up later in my life about working with metal and the ethical parts of working in metal. Since then, I've decided to work exclusively with recycled precious metals. The Smithery came to be out of a need to have everything in one place. Ann and I both had the same dream to have a spot where we could sell our work, we could sell other people's work while having a community aspect to it, which is why we wanted to have the workshops here. As soon as we realized that, we just both kind of had a turning point where we're like, let's just make this happen. We're going to set this enamel cabochon that I made into this sterling silver setting. I use a bezel rocker to push the metal over the sides. And I've oxidized the silver to give it a dark look, so I'm just going to give it kind of a brushed texture. And then there it is. I am going to solder posts onto the backs of all these. These are all going to be earrings. And I'm melting a little ball of solder over here. I'm getting it to stick to the end of my ear post. And then I'm going to heat up my silver piece over here, the little earring. And I want it to get to the right temperature before it melts, but hot enough that the solder is going to melt. And I just want to see the solder melt right around the bottom edge of that ear post. And then they have little tiny pieces of flower petals, cut into little microscopic pieces and set inside there. And these can be custom made to commemorate any occasion where you might have flowers, like a wedding, a funeral, a graduation. There's something about the story of jewelry and that it is an expression of who you are as a person.
The Smithery on Grandview Avenue offers all kinds of jewelry making workshops. From enamel earrings to copper cuff bracelets, there are options for all ages. Check them out online at shopthesmithery.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on Broad and High.
It hardly matter, not even God can make us stop. There must be something about the weather as it's changing. All these molecules of air trying to keep us separated. I know change is what we need desperately. I'm just sorry that I ever had to leave. The heat of the summer melted us together, and so we choked about.
Production of Broad and High is funded in part by the Greater Columbus Arts Council, supporting arts, advancing and connecting the community to cultural events, artists, and classes at columbusarts.com.